Welcome to the Kop TV, the voice of football's most famous stand.
Good afternoon and welcome back to the Kop TV, the voice of football's most famous stand. I hope you guys are all well. This is a special video today, guys. When I woke up this morning and saw the news that allegedly we are very, very close to signing Luis Diaz from Porto, I couldn't believe it. I did a video on this maybe less than a month ago when the initial rumours started off that we might be getting Luis Diaz from Porto. It kind of faded away a bit. We were all in agreement that if this deal is to happen, it will be in the summer and not in January. But guys, it looks like it's going to happen this week. I cannot believe it. Guys, I've got goosebumps. You see there? Hairs are standing up. Let me know in the comments right now how you are feeling. A medical has been booked for Luis Diaz to join Liverpool for initial outlay of 45 million euros with 15 further million euros in add-ons. I am very well. Big up to everyone in the comments getting involved. We are really going to have to listen to you guys' comments today that sum up really how we're all feeling right now. It's unbelievable. Mitch as well. Mitch has been with the Cop TV since day one. Always watching, and even he's saying it's unreal. And even Ali A as well. Nathan, we are finally buying someone, guys. It's it's a weird feeling, isn't it? Let's go straight to Twitter to see what the feeling is there, because again, these rumours or they're stronger than rumours now, aren't they? These whispers that Luis Diaz is coming to Liverpool very soon. Again, started this morning. So if we typed in Luis Diaz on Twitter, which I will do for you now, then we're going to get the instant kind of news and the latest on this deal. The latest is, as you can see, or the latest was 4 hours ago that Luis Diaz to LFC was imminent. The announcement is likely to be very soon, says David Maddock, who again we know is a trusted voice when it comes to Liverpool news. Apparently, we've beaten Man United and Spurs to the deal. It's for 37.5 million up front with 12.5 million in add-ons. Again, 37.5 million pounds equals 45 million euros, and 15 mil euros is 12.5. He's the top scorer at Copa America last year. The winger held out for Liverpool. He's wanted by all of the top clubs in Europe, and he's a goal-scoring wide player like Salah and Mane. Again, quicker than most. Luis Diaz. It'll be interesting to hear from you guys to see, if you've seen him play a lot. I think the only time maybe that Liverpool fans have seen Luis Diaz play for Porto is probably against Liverpool. And it's great to see everyone getting really excited by this deal. Linton Jonas in dreamland. Bailey says he went to Anfield a few months ago and Porto played and he looked bright. I was there at that game as well. I really hate to see Origi or Minamino leave. Now, this is the thing about this deal. As you can see in the title of this video, the medical has been booked. Luis Diaz will be coming to Liverpool. There's no question about it now. But that probably means that we're going to have to say goodbye to either Divock Origi or Takumi Minamino. Let's go on the latest here, and then there's more news coming in. Apparently, if he gets the yellow card tonight for Colombia, then apparently the medical can happen in Liverpool. If he doesn't get a yellow card tonight and he can play on for the rest of the tournament, then his medical can happen in Argentina. This is the kind of things that we're dealing with right now. There was a little joke to say that someone on Twitter said that let's all lump in on putting some money on him getting a yellow card tonight for them. But yeah, this is how it's looking. To be honest, it's looking like he's going to come. The journalist that reported this news in Colombia is very confident that the deal is going to happen now. He's gone from 92 to 1 to 20 to sign for Liverpool, Luis Diaz. But the general reaction on Twitter is this. It's scary because he's also got, as we know, Jota, Firmino, Mane, and Salah to play with in training and on the pitch in match games. Um, and people are scared. And look at this, Luis Diaz when he catches Milner with the number 7 shirt. Unbelievable. The memes already are flying in at this. Um, Number 6 could be Thiago. Number 7 would be Luis Diaz again if Milner leaves. Keita, Firmino, Mane, Salah, and Jota. Unbelievable there, group of players. But here we go. It's Luis Diaz will sign for Liverpool for a fee of 45 million euros plus 15 million euros in add-ons until the year of 2027. That's 5.5 years from now. Unbelievable deal this for Liverpool. Really out of the blue. Again, we didn't think this would happen in this window. So for it to all of a sudden pop up again, let's not forget the people like Fabrizio Romano, right? And again, very trusted voice within the industry. But even he said a month ago that this deal doesn't happen in January, it happens in the summer. So for him now to go back on his word and say Porto have received the official bid, it's entering its final stages between the clubs. The Colombian wants to be in Liverpool. Again, they're planning for this medical to take place either in Argentina or in Liverpool, depending on how he plays tonight. But Grizz Khan there, a friend of the channel, is saying it's been accepted. Just got to let little Gusty Gus out for a little wee. Gus is back, by the way, ladies and gents. I will show you Gus very shortly. He's just enjoying a little playtime. But this is a massive statement for Liverpool. Let's see what else Twitter is saying. There's some clips here of Diaz being a boss, really, in Portugal. Again, a lot of people saying that right now in the Portuguese league, he is the best player. And that's what you want. You know, you want to be buying the best players in the best leagues. Yes, the Portuguese league is maybe. Wait there, let me just see what Gus says. It's been a while since you've been on here, bro, and you're a big part of the channel. What do you think about Luis Diaz coming to Liverpool? Yeah, good thought. Number 7, would you have that? Yeah, interesting. Thank you very much. Great. To the Kop TV. Sorry about that, guys. Right, let's get into some comments here. Unbelievable, this news. Again, we're just reacting to it here on the Kop TV that Luis Diaz, the Colombian mastermind, coming to Liverpool. He will be in a Liverpool shirt this season. Again, some really interesting comments in the chat here. Bailey 19, 13 league goals this season and 7 assists, 20 goal contributions in all there. Really impressive numbers there from Luis Diaz. Could Mane leave? This will impact the future of Mane, I do believe. I don't think that decision will be made now. But you'd have to say that Luis Diaz coming in, does that mean that people like Mane will get less playing time at Liverpool? Minamino will leave, Alex, says Allier again. Not necessarily wanting this to happen at all. Not necessarily wanting Divock Origi to leave at all. But can Liverpool afford to have them all? This is the question. What else do you have to? Another thing that you have to think about is this, right? Apparently, it's 150k a week on a 5-year deal. Um, this is almost what Mo Salah is being paid for Liverpool. So, is it a case of we've bought Diaz? That means we're not going to renew Mo Salah. Who knows? A lot of things can be read into this. It will mean that I do think Minamino or Origi do leave, though, which is a shame, especially Minamino. I mean, if Divock Origi's time to leave is now, then it would be him that I would choose to leave over Takumi Minamino. So again, let me know in the comments, what do you think is going to happen from now until the end of the window? We've only got 3 days left, so a lot of stuff is going to be happening both in and out of Liverpool. Kieran B saying the news caught me off guard. Buzzing, was not expecting a January signing. I don't think any of us did, mate. Yes, Alex, hope you're well. Big up to you, T-Boy. Minamino to Leeds. We have rejected a deal from Leeds for Takumi Minamino. We've also rejected a deal from Newcastle for Nathaniel Phillips. Alex, have you heard what Grizz said? Klopp is staying beyond 2024. Gus wants to go out again. So there he goes. I haven't, but apparently, if that happens, then you know I'm absolutely buzzing about it. And Gus kind of has a little play outside. so I will have to wrap this one up fairly soon. Alex, yeah, just read that one out. Jody Reese says, "Finally, it's happening. I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. Be happy, Reds. Luis Diaz is on his way to Anfield. Taki to Leeds, hopefully not. Edwards leaving. Present is this, hopefully. Leicester debut, question mark, says Bailey. Very interesting there. We're playing Leicester on the 10th, and yes, of course, he could play in that game. Steve Lydon, yes, what a signing he will be. Awesome and direct. And that's what Liverpool have wanted all this time. If you look at Mane, if you look at Salah, even Firmino, they all play in any of the positions across the front three, and that's what Diaz does. And I wouldn't be surprised if he does end up as a number 9 or an out-and-out striker under the stewardship of Jurgen Klopp at Liverpool. Bailey saying, "So cute." This is about Gus, honestly, not me. Um, having a little sniff, bit of a play around. Oh, there's the poo. Yeah, lovely. Still going. Yeah, boy. You know what I mean? That is a big one that I have to tidy up very soon. Guys, if you could see this, it's a madness. Still coming out. Stop now. Stop. That was it. Yeah, listen, he has rejected Tottenham. He's rejected Manchester United to come to Liverpool. That's what we wanted in the first place. And I guess there was a worry that if we allowed this deal to maybe carry on till the summer, maybe we would have missed out because if Tottenham came in tomorrow with a £50 million deal, he's going to Tottenham. There's no doubt about it. So maybe there was a bit of right. Well, if we don't get him now, we might not ever get him here from Liverpool, which is really interesting because we don't really see it too often. Big up to LFC for life. Great news, says Jen. Are you sure it's done? Diaz come to Liverpool? Yes, it is as good as done. Obviously, guys, he still has to um, pass his medical, which I don't think will be an issue considering what great form he's in the Portuguese league and for Colombia. And here's a funny one as well. Let's think about the last players that we signed who have the name Luis, right? Luis Garcia, first one. Luis Suarez as well. So Luis Diaz, listen, if he can maybe match or emulate what the previous Luises have done at Anfield, then he's on to a winner. Absolutely unbelievable. And yes, there were shouts again, guys, this morning that we're also going to tie up the Fabio Carvalho deal from Fulham, 16-year-old tearing up the championship right now. Of course, we have previous when it comes to buying youngsters from Fulham in Harvey Elliott. But this Carvalho looks like a very interesting prospect, and Liverpool definitely be sniffing around him to bolster that squad. But it is true. It's news now that we can say that Liverpool have placed an official bid in for Luis Diaz. The bid has been accepted, and now they are planning a medical. The salary is now being discussed, apparently, from Fabrizio Romano has been saying very, very recently. But it's all looking good. It's looking very positive. He is going to be a red, and I can't wait to see it. The thing that we have to sort out, of course, now is his shirt number because there's not really a lot of shirt numbers available in that attacking position for Luis Diaz. So if he does join in January, what shirt number would you give him? I don't know if he can change shirt numbers throughout the season. If we can, then maybe give James Milner a higher squad number, maybe like a 12 or something. I don't think we have a number 12. Again, let me know in the comments if I'm wrong. But Milner could go to a number 12 and Luis Diaz could come in as the number 7. I think that's what he'll be after, considering he is, of course, number 7 for Porto, number 14 as well for Colombia. So that could be another option. But of course, number 14. Who is number 14 at Liverpool right now? Famously won by Xabi Alonso, of course. But let me know in the comments right now. Who is number 14 for Liverpool? You could take that. Loads of comments to read out. I'm going to get through them all. I think it will push Mane, if anything, like Tsimikas and Robbo. This is the thing. Is it going to push Mane to play better? Is it going to push him out the club? Does this mean that Mo Salah can't now get the contract that he wants? A lot of knock-on effects from this deal. Yes, Alex, keep up the good work, mate. Thank you very much to L5 Star FC. Big up to you, bro. I see you on Instagram as well. I think Mane may go. I love him, but hasn't been great the last 2 seasons, says T-Boy. Salah is staying. Taki will leave. Salah is staying, Grizz said. Big up to NS Sports, who, again, says big up to us. Where is Ruby today? Ruby? I don't know where Ruby is. I think she's back in Liverpool. She was in London yesterday. But Bailey's reiterating here that we finally have an attacker We need a midfielder and the Salah contract, and then I am happy. I don't know why we left till the last hour, only 3 days to go to get this wrapped up now. It's so exciting," says Chico Moto. "I think we're gonna lose Origi first. Don't know why." Well, this is the thing, and let me know in the comments right now if you agree or disagree. Who goes? Is it Origi or is it Minamino? I would personally say if we are going to get rid of any of them, it has to be Origi. Been at the club now for 7 years, great servant to Liverpool, stayed with us through the ups and downs. But this is the time for him to move on. I would, out of the two of them, prefer to keep Takumi Minamino. I think he's a bit more versatile. However, it's going to be some addition this to the squad. We've all seen how Luis Diaz can play. I have to admit, I wasn't that impressed with him when he came to Anfield with Porto a couple of months ago. But then again, Alisson got absolutely battered at Anfield 5-2, and then we signed him, and look how great he's been for us. So you can't really judge players on their appearances at Anfield, if they have come, you know, also, how good is that, by the way? Cheeky, Kopite coaster there from Man of the Match football. If you do wanna get involved, again, I'll show you this. He's also done this for me. So if you want those personalized prints, coasters, get in touch with Man of the Match football. Says it there. I've done the link in Instagram, but this is to celebrate the fact that we just hit 16,000 on YouTube. So yeah, nice. Big up. Um, but Nathan says, "I think we're gonna lose Origi first. Don't know why." Yes, Alex, get in there, says Ant Dicko. Get in, Ant. He thinks that's Origi and Minamino done now at Liverpool. Fekir scared us, says Philip. Obviously, Fekir did technically become a Liverpool player, but then wasn't a Liverpool player almost within the same breath. And we managed to get Xherdan Shaqiri instead of him. Julian Ward, yes, I'm hearing this name a lot today. Julian Ward is the assistant director of football at Liverpool, just under Michael Edwards, who I'm assuming will take Michael Edwards' place when Michael Edwards leaves at the end of this season. What a job Michael Edwards has done at Liverpool, by the way. Simply unbelievable, the amount of players um, that he's managed to bring in and sell at incredible prices for Liverpool. How true is how true is this deal of Luis Diaz? It's very true. If you go to Sky Sports now, they'll all be talking about it. Liverpool have had to make their move now, as you can see here from the Anfield wrap. Maybe we'll look into that later. But Luis Diaz is going to Liverpool. There's no doubt about it now. He's well, we have beaten off interest from Tottenham, from Manchester United, where I can guarantee you they're offering the same, if not more money. But Luis Diaz looks like he's on his way to Liverpool. So the journalist that broke this news was Pipe Sierra, uh, a Colombian sports journalist who's broken this news at 7 a.m. this morning. But here is another piece of news that has just come in. It's Luis Diaz could be firmed in the coming hours. So this isn't even one that could happen at the weekend. This could be confirmed for you guys today. He will sign a contract until 2027. That's 5 years. Paul Gorst, who again we all must know on Liverpool Twitter, apparently Liverpool sent a delegation to Argentina to meet Luis Diaz for a medical when he touches down with Colombia. It's a race against time, this one. The Reds not, and I must repeat this, not, Liverpool are not expecting to lose Takumi Minamino or Divock Origi if Diaz, the deal gets over the line today. Luis Diaz was Jurgen Klopp's first choice for the summer, but the plans to sign the player have been brought forward because it was clear that Diaz could move somewhere else this month and would not then be available later on in the year. So this is um, game really that Liverpool have had to play here. We've seen other clubs interested in him, and we've swooped in there before anyone else can get him. Yes, we would have preferred this deal in the summer, but guys, you cannot complain with a quality player like this joining in January who knows what he could do to help out Liverpool in our title push because we're still in this title race in as we approach February. We're still in it. Who knows? This guy could be unreal for us and really push us towards our number 20 title. Who knows? Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself, but that's what I think. Apparently, the growing interest from Manchester United was one of the main reasons that Liverpool have been forced into this deal maybe a touch earlier than possible. But he will be having his medical today, whether that's in Argentina. I think it will be in Argentina now, considering that we've sent a delegate out there. But this guy scored against Man City in the Champions League last season, scored a great goal, to be honest, almost ran around the whole team. Well, he did, and slammed it in the bottom corner against some top quality defenders there. And he did that at the Etihad, so maybe he could do it for us at the Etihad. He looks very frightening and can go in on either foot. You've seen him score goals with right or left. He can dribble with the ball. He's very pacey. The thing for me that stands out is actually how strong he is, considering, his stature. If you look at him, he looks quite skinny almost. But I'm watching a goal that he scored here for Colombia, where he shrugs off two players and emphatically sticks it in the back of the net at Copa America. Again, number 14 for Colombia can play left wing, right wing, or up front as the striker, the main number 9. And this is the kind of player that Liverpool have been crying out for, especially this season. But he will be joining Liverpool, and it's an unbelievable news that we've woken up to today that this player will be joining Liverpool. Such good news this for Liverpool. I can't believe this happened, to be honest with you. Michael Edwards to Julian says, "Let me show you for the last time how this is done, son." That is so true. Big up to you, Piash. And Nico says if he gets booked tonight, he has his medical earlier. Yes, that is true. But now, knowing the news that we've sent a delegate out to Argentina, maybe that's not on the cards now. Sorry for the poor sound if there was any. I hope that's back with us now. Shouldn't be bad anymore. Carvalho is 19. Apologies. I did think he was 18. Amy Churchill says, "Welcome to Liverpool. Please don't let this mean that we won't renew Salah. I want the Egyptian king to stay, as we all do." And Nathan reckons that we're going to see the best of him next season and maybe not this season. Ondra, big up to you, regular commenter here on the Kop TV. The reason why Diaz suits us is that you can see he's very similar to Mane. Fast, hungry, can press and defend. Superb signing. Guys, very similar signing to Rafinha, which again probably rules us out of that now. But hopefully Diaz for us can be a better player than Rafinha is for Leeds. Right-footed player playing on the left inside. Exciting, says Anthony. Big up to Bailey, says, remember Luis Alberto. One of the Lewises that didn't quite work out for Liverpool, apart from the old Luis Garcia and Luis Suarez. Hopefully Luis Diaz can be better of the latter. Fabinho coming. His head has turned. Fabio is coming. His head has turned to Liverpool, Alex. Again, Fabio Carvalho, a huge prospect in the Championship. Hopefully we can get him to Ondra. You said he was going Spurs. Bit of peace in the comments. Let's get him and Salah signed up, says Jen. Big up to you, Jen. Big up Kochener, who says, but Carvalho, buy Carvalho and loan him back for the rest of the season. Buy him before someone else comes in for him. I think that's almost what we've done today with Diaz. We've bought him before anyone else can get hold of him. FSG put the big boy pants on. Love to see it. He takes number 7 in the summer, says Shawnee Lawson. Shawnee, do you want to jump on this stream with me right now? Let me know. I don't know if you're still watching. That comment was from 10 minutes ago. If you are still here, my bro, text me right now and I'll send you the link for this and you can jump on with me. Bailey says he wants to have him as a number 7. Obviously, Milner is the number 7 right now. If we didn't bid today, he would go. Please get the Salah contract renewal done. This, for me, is the new age of Klopp's new team, in my opinion. Now I'm happy. I love Luis Diaz so much. Welcome to Liverpool. How did I not know that? That's an absolute disgrace. How I forgot that Henderson was number 14. I apologise to the king. That is Jordan Henderson. That's shocking. We can't give him number 14. Has to be 7, in my opinion, which probably does mean the end of the road then for James Milner at Liverpool too. Big up to Stephen Somerville, who says he sees Diaz covering the left, Minamino moving on, and Elliott potentially covering the right. Interesting. Obviously, Hendo is number 14. Shocking for myself. Milner going back to Leeds to end his career. When you move away from the mic, we can barely hear you. Sorry, bro. I apologise for that. I hope you're good. Alex C. You've seen our admin ruining Spurs. I haven't, bro. Send me it. Obviously, Henderson is the number 14 there. Big up to everyone getting involved. More comments, guys. It's not stopping. I'm going to read them all out, man. Come on, bro. There's a lot of comments coming here, a lot of you watching right now. In fact, I will go as far as saying, guys, this is the most live viewers we've ever had on a Kop TV video, which is beautiful to see. 200 of you right now, which means surely we should have at least 200 likes. Surely. You're not on this video getting me talking to you about Luis Diaz if you're a Liverpool fan and not liking it. Come on, help me out here. Um, right, let's get right back into these comments because there's a lot coming through. Give him a mad South American number like 99, says Mitch. Big up to you, bro. Takes a second, makes a big difference if you like the video. Big up to you, Shawnee. Again, let me know if you're feeling to come on for this stream in the last 5-10 minutes. Taki goes, Taki goes. A lot of people may be wanting Minamino and Origi both to leave. Minamino go, Origi stays, says Destiny Tammy. See, I'd be the other way around. Me personally, I would say Minamino stays and Origi goes. Again, let me know in the comments if you agree. Big up to Gus eating my slider back there. Taki is not good enough. Origi scores us goals when we need him. Origi scores last-minute winners, which is what we need. When are you next on DR Sports? On Monday, to talk about the closing of the transfer window. So make sure you're around for that. I'd say Origi, but he doesn't sign a deal with Liverpool. Nothing to do with the club. I'd rather keep Origi. Great news this morning, and long may it continue. Do you think we need another centre back because of Gomez and Nat maybe leaving? If Nat leaves, there's no way Joe Gomez leaves as well. It's just impossible. Bailey, I think I'm pretty sure in saying that unless we receive kind of 12 to 15 million, Nat Phillips isn't going anywhere. And you don't get rid of two centre backs in one window. That just doesn't happen. So I can't see Joe Gomez leaving, even if in this window anyway, even if Nat Phillips does squeeze out a move in the last couple of days, which I do think he deserves. And Dicko is a big fan of Nat Phillips, and you know we wouldn't be in the Champions League this season without Nat Phillips, to be honest with you, bro. So I would pay him a lot of respect if he was to leave. And obviously, he wants to play as many games as he can, especially at this age in his career, which I believe he's only 24. So he needs more game time. If this signing means that we've now completed one of two of our dream signings, does this now open the door for Jude Bellingham to come to Liverpool? Showing this ambition in January is always a great sign for things to come in the summer. And if we can get Jude Bellingham in the summer, then we are laughing. I really do think we've completed the transfer window if we manage to get Diaz and Bellingham. All of them to stay, says Togiri. Thank you for that comment. Yeah, I mean, if we can have them both staying, if we can keep them both happy, if they can both play games, then why not? Alex, big up Grizz. He's been saying this for a while. Legacy summer incoming. There we go. Can we get a Jude Bellingham in the summer? Can we really make it a summer to be remembered? Obviously, Klopp now apparently has 2 more years. Maybe he stays on. Again, this is really important. The merchandise for the Kop TV is coming out in the next 2 weeks. I know I've said this, guys. And big up to you, Bailey, for carrying on to remind me, but it will be out very soon. I'm expecting a lot of you guys to get involved in the shop. Based on logic, says Nathan. Here we go. Origi goes, but based on how much we love him more, it's hard. But Minamino is the reason we're in the final, to be honest. There you go. Move both Taki and Origi ASAP. Harsh. Congrats again, Alex. Hit over 500 subs on my channel. I'm so gassed. Big up to you, my bro. Keep doing your thing. Taki played really well in the Carabao Cup. Again, not a fan of letting Takumi Minamino leave. I am not. And then the other side of the coin from Cochiner says, Divock, the score of legendary goals, unforgettable moments are made by the GOAT Origi, or Origi, however you want to say it. Another weapon in the front line. Let's get Bellingham in the summer, says Shawnee Lawson. Big up to you guys watching. Diaz needs a song. Dog update, Alex. So, guys, obviously, you guys have known that I've lived in Liverpool for 6 months now. Unfortunately, though, this time will be coming to an end in this flat anyway in 6 months from now. So I doubt the letting agent of my flat is going to be watching this. So I'll tell you anyway. Got evicted, guys. Yeah, this little dog, this little thing, right, makes no noise whatsoever, getting me evicted out of my flat. How mad is that? They sent me some eviction notes that I think they must have seen them on the Kop TV or on my Instagram, and they're saying to us that we now need to get evicted. So look at him. How can you evict this? so much, mate. My best friend in the world, man. Big up to little Gus. You might as well sing it for me. Um, big up to Gus. Give me some kisses on that. The Reds have finally found some money, but we'll still win the league, says Bailey. Like that, I might have to change the song. Alex, number 7 on the way, Tottenham in the mud. How about Dybala again? Another player that was linked heavily with us. And Nico says, never mind the footy, Alex, dog update. There is your dog update, bro. We're getting evicted. And we're going to live in Liverpool. We're going to carry on, me and my girlfriend living in Liverpool. They will just be in a different place. Somewhere that is pet friendly. Because, yeah, man like us, unfortunately, didn't get enough of it. What do you have to say about that? That's what I thought as well, man. Totally. All right. Get off now. I love that kid. I love him. He is kind of tall too. I mean, who's that for? Is that for me? Was that for Gus? Who's tall? Let us know. Do you think we could see him as a number 9 or on the wing? 100%. We definitely could. And this is why Klopp keeps going in for players like Diaz, Jota, Mane, Salah, players that can play across the front three. He was amazing against Argentina and Brazil. Is this Arsenal TV? Definitely not, mate. I don't know where you got that from. This is called the Kop TV. Never judge a striker by his size. Great point there. Most strikers in the league are bigger than Jota, but he still scores a lot of headers, so you have to agree with that. Great every single way you look at it. Competition for Mane and a sign to Salah that we really mean business. Diaz, Jota, Elliott, Salah, Bobby. What a rotation. Have we even got all of them in there? Jota, Salah, but you not even put Mane in there. Unbelievable. Have any Colombians played for us? That's a great question. I don't think they have. I think this could be the first Colombian to play for Liverpool. And Dico starting us going off already. His name is Luis Diaz. He came from Porto to bring us joy. There you go. Anderson Arroyo is Colombian. He was a youth player. Didn't really make it to the first team though. Captain Sal saying thank you, Daniel Levy, for maybe rushing us into this transfer that again we weren't supposed to make until the summer. The fact that we've seen Manchester United and Tottenham sniffing around means that we've gone, do you know what? We were going to buy you in the summer, but now, unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, fortunately, we're getting you now. So go and do your medical in Argentina. Don't get injured, and we'll see you for Leicester at home. Who knows? Could come off the bench. It means that Mane could seat down like Firmino. When will it officially be announced? Again, you saw me reference it earlier, guys. This will be announced today. Any update on Dybala? Not yet. Again, 28-year-old who plays in that kind of position. I don't think that deal happens now. Let's be honest. If we are going to buy and spend a lot of money on a player, then it has to be Jude Bellingham for me. It has to be Jude Bellingham in the summer. It has to be. Big up, Alex. Just done. Just joined. Big up to you, Marshall. Ross Bauer. Big up to you, sir. He's saying he's done my part by liking the video. I mean, I could call X, but to be fair, he's going to be fuming about this. So maybe I should just leave him and let him do his own content. Jumped into this stream as soon as I heard saw the word medical. There you go. Allier, that would be funny. I can't lie. Going to watch Colombia versus Peru tomorrow to see the lad play. Good shout there from Ross. If we do want to see a bit of Luis Diaz in the flesh, then we can watch the Copa America because Colombia are playing Peru tomorrow. That would be a tough game as well. I hope this doesn't affect Salah's contract. Again, this is the thing that we're all saying right here. Hopefully, this has got nothing to do with Mo Salah staying at Liverpool. We can't get rid of Origi. He's a class player. Big up to Lish Love. Like a boss showing the world that we can get a player of that quality if we really want him. Boss move from Liverpool. I think Gus wants to go out again. Bro, you just done a massive do outside. You don't need to go out again. You're just mugging me off. Turning down Tottenham, music to my ears, says Zane. Big up to you, my bro. Origi go, Minamino stay. Now, again, I would swap it around. Minamino stay. Sorry, Origi goes and Minamino stay. Sorry, no, I do agree with that. Big up to Schnee Razor. Like a MF boss, says J.A. Scouse. We just had another comment from him who says, we're showing the world that we can match and get a player if we really want him. Sell them both, says Marshall. Any word on Fabio Carvalho? Talks are ongoing, as we know, but yet to make a deal. But again, could happen very soon in this window. Quality piece of business by the club, says Stefan. Tottenham were heavily linked to Vlahovic, Traore, and Luis Diaz. They lost out on all of them. Conte will be on his way out soon, says Brinzy 500. Big up to you. Quality piece of business for the club. If Diaz will come, it makes the possibility that Mane could take a seat down. Jude in the summer. Jude in the summer. Everyone saying they want Jude in the summer. Get Basuma now. Interesting. Jude in the summer. So many comments, guys. Fantastic performance from you guys today. I have to say, Luis Diaz can play in the Champions League as well. The old cup tie thing that's not around anymore. That's great for us, obviously. Diaz can play against Inter as well. Fucking hell, that's amazing that he can play against Inter, because if we can add that into the Champions League as well, then it only strengthens our chances to win. Listen, Liverpool are still, the fact that I can even say this, when was the last time I could even say this, guys, what I'm about to say? We're about to hit February, and Liverpool can win 1, 2, 3, 4 trophies. Will we win all 4 of them? No, of course we won't. However, the fact that we're still in them at this point in the season is simply unbelievable. So, hugely excited about what this transfer can do in terms of, giving us as much hope as possible, win as many trophies as we can till the end of the season. That is not a little dog. It is little, bro. It is a little dog. So he is little. Letting agency out, absolutely. Man like doggy. He's got your eyes, bro. I'll take it. I'll take it. I love little Gus. Your audio's gone bad. Sorry, guys. Sorry, sorry, sorry. So I'm back now. You can hear me, surely. The dog's ears are muffling you. That's better. So sad. How could you, cute doggy? Trust me. Who doesn't love dogs? We're painting the town red. Kate Gordon probably going to be loaned out as well. That's a good shout there from Bailey. Get Mo signed, and then I'll be happy. Klopp rarely uses a player immediately and seems to get them savvy with the statistics. So I can't see any of the first team leaving. Barlow will be free in the summer. That is true. How do I get the merchandise? I'll be dropping the link to brand new, fresh, exclusive, not to be released before, Kop TV merch in the next week or two. Please, you have to bear with me on this one. It's going to be worth it though. Got t-shirts, hoodies, sweatshirts, mugs, pens. It's going to be amazing. Trust me, you do not want to miss out on that drop, because once they're gone, they're gone. Actually, they can't sell out. We can't sell out because we've got unlimited stock. So we're doing make to order. So we're not making 1,000 t-shirts and hoping to sell all of them. If you buy 10, we'll make 10. If you buy 100, we'll make 100. So saving the planet as well. What a great Friday this is. Do you know what? I forgot it was Friday, to be honest with you. It's been a mad day already today. Hope we sign him. Big up to Pramath from India. Big up to Space Monkey as well. With COVID and injuries, we need Milner and Phillips, especially with glass legs. Matip. Big up for the super chat. 250 of you involved in this stream right now. Again, it's the most we've ever had on the Kop TV. About 20% of our subscribers are locked in right now, so that's unbelievable. Thank you so much to Aditya for the super chat. Luis Diaz, what a heck, son. What a heck. Incoming, as a bit of commentary there. Jota, Bobby, Elliot, Salah, Diaz, Mane, enough to get you 150 goals a season, says Arnold George. Big up to Lish Love as well, who's giving us a heads up on a young player that we could buy. We don't need the Barlow again. I'd agree. Quadruple incoming, Alex. Imagine if we won the quadruple. Fans would be finished. Big up, bro. What a turnout on this live. I didn't even receive a notification that you went live. This is a great turnout. Thank you very much, Benico. Big up to you, who is very excited for Luis Diaz joining. Liverpool, so many comments. I can't believe how many guys are in right now. It's so great to see. Sign him up, says Jen. Big up to Daz TV, says, when was the last time we were in 4 competitions in February and made a huge signing in January? What a time to be a fan. This is the thing, right? I don't know when the last time was. I'm trying to think now. It's going to be difficult. If anyone can give me that stat to say when the last time Liverpool were in all 4 competitions in February, has it even happened before? Struggling to remember if it's happened before. Be up to Daz TV. Just join the channel. Be up to Jen. Mohammed says he's still recovering from the Fekir injury. I will not believe it until I see Diaz in a Liverpool shirt. Big up, merch, great stuff. This this comment here, Big up to Jar McQueen. I'm assuming if that is your second name. Your dog looks like Diaz. Let's just hope he's got balls. You know what? He might only be a puppy, 7 months old, but get on him. Honestly, it's like bloody ping pong balls there hanging out of the back of his legs. I'm definitely buying a hoodie. My guy. Thank you, Bailey. You've been with me the whole way. Um, Wow, there's just so many comments. I can't believe it. Definitely going to buy a hoodie. Big up to you, bro. Yes, will develop more under Klopp, says Samuel Boateng. Milner backroom staff. Too much experience to let go. He will be a manager, says Space Monkey. Really interesting there. One player these lot sign, and they are gassed. Big up to you, Herschel, for jumping on a Liverpool stream, even though it seems like you're not a Liverpool fan. What an amazing day to be a Liverpool fan, says Lish Love. Diaz, we need an attacking midfielder. I was in a Twitter space last night, says TZ. The Colombian journalist Pipe. Every Liverpool fan needs to follow his Twitter. I hope Liverpool fans have a great day today. Thank you, TZ. I have followed just now the journalist that essentially broke this news today, and his name, just to remind you guys, is Pipe Sierra. His Twitter is P Sierra R. That's P Sierra R on Twitter. Again, periodista deportivo de Win Sport TV. So he's a sports journalist for Win Sports TV in Colombia. He's also on Twitter as well, P Sierra R as well. But 4 hours ago, again, let's round up the news today. 4 hours ago, Pipe Sierra said Luis Diaz, at the age of 25, has now a verbal agreement to become a new Liverpool player. The Reds have a long-term contract ready for him that hopes to sign in the next few hours. So again, this news came a month ago, went away, then this morning it's blown up again. Now we're only hours away from seeing Luis Diaz hold up that Liverpool shirt. Who knows what shirt number it will be? The Colombian will arrive from Porto for 45 million euros up front and then 15 million in bonuses. His club Junior in Colombia will also receive a massive 9 million euros from this deal. There must have been a buyback clause there. But yeah, I was asleep last night, and this deal was, well, the chats around this deal were really hotting up. So it's great to see, waking up this morning, that he is now going to be a Liverpool player. So his team, Junior, will receive 10 million euros, 20% of economic rights, and 5% in solidarity mechanism, basically. Works out to be 45 billion pesos. Again, not euros, pesos, is what they have in Colombia. But yeah, unbelievable news for Liverpool today. It really is interesting. Let's not forget, this was a player who only in December of last year was scouted by Bayern Munich, Atletico de Madrid, Chelsea, Everton, and Liverpool. Unbelievable here from the Liverpool board to get this deal done. Right, guys, I'm going to have to love you and leave you. I wish I could have Shawnee on. Sorry, bro. Have you on next time. Maybe 2001 was the last time we were in all these competitions. Probably true, and Dico. And Diaz can also cover in LM. And yeah, there's a lot more amazing comments that are coming in now, guys. So, guys, Luis Diaz is a red. Let me know in the comments how you feel about that. I will be back very soon on the Kop TV. But Luis Diaz is a Liverpool player, very soon to be as well. Love it. We will see you very soon here on the Kop TV. A massive shout out to everyone who's been involved in this stream. It's been our biggest and most successful one yet. I love you all. Take care.
Whoa. Just before you go,
don't forget, give us a like, drop us a comment and subscribe to the Kop TV.
The voice of football's most famous stand.